Nepola. I'm the president and founder of Current Capital Real Estate Group. We're located in Hollywood, Florida, and we are the owners of the Lauderdale Lake Shopping Center and the Lauderdale Lake Center at 4101 North State Road 7. Well, that's what our company does. We look for shopping centers, generally older ones that we can reimagine, repurpose, and re-energize, so to speak. So these centers offered that. But one of the things that definitely drew us to these properties was the location being within the city of Lauderdale Lakes. Lauderdale Lakes we knew was very involved with re-energizing these kind of properties, and that partnership was very important to us. So those are one of the things we look for. So it's not just location, it's also what the city can help us do. So we purchased these centers with the goal in mind that we would reimagine them and renovate them and make them beautiful. And that's our job and our responsibility. By doing that, we'll get a better mix of tenants, which in turn will be better for the community, invite more tenants in there, and that invites more customers. We also have the unique part that we have a lot of small spaces of 600 square feet in the back of the center, and that allows us, we call them incubator spaces. And that's drawing a lot of people out that used to work from home or online businesses, and that allows the community to get out of their houses and come work in a shopping center and bring their product to a big bricks and mortar store. The trick to bring more foot traffic into the area is simply one thing. You gotta have a better mix of tenants. And it's very important to us that every tenant complements the other. What we don't want is someone to come visit our center, visit one store and get back in their car and leave. We want to have enough stuff there for them that they're enticed to walk around the center and see the hair salon, the nail salon, the chiropractor, the insurance agency, the retail store, the gym, whatever it may be. So by having a great mix of tenants, you'll keep people there longer, and that'll increase the foot traffic for sure. Well, yes, I did write this book, Keeping It Real in Commercial Real Estate. In this stage of my life, I'm almost 30 years into the real estate world. I've learned one thing, and that is real estate is the single best investment anyone could make, bar none. Whether you want to be involved full-time like I am as an investor, or you just want to invest passively, it's the greatest thing. So when I wrote this book, I wanted to write it to teach people all the different ways to get into real estate. And the reason I wanted to give the proceeds to charity is because I wanted people to understand I'm not trying to make money off of being an author and teaching this. I want everything to be given back. But this is my view on the best way to get into real estate. So it's been rewarding. Absolutely everything. And when we look to buy properties, the city we're going to invest in is one of the most important aspects of the deal. And it even comes ahead of the location, the tenancy, the building, and everything, because when you have cities that are aligned with your vision and they want to work on some of these older properties and bring them up to new standards and reimagine them, like I said, that makes your job not just easier, it lets you know you're aligned with the city and the government that is going to help you do this, and they're not working against you. So a city like Lauderdale Lakes meant everything to us, which is why we're actively looking for more properties here. The community doesn't necessarily have the job to revitalize these centers. That's really our job as ownership. It's our job to, like I said, create a great mix of tenancy, make the centers very inviting and very warm and welcoming. That's going to want to draw the community out. If we do our job, they'll come participate because they're our partners. And if we're doing a nice job and we're creating events and activities and quality restaurants and a very safe and beautiful atmosphere for them, they'll come out in droves and we'll have a long-term successful arrangement. Well, discipline is pretty much everything. We all get swayed, especially at young ages, to want to go out and party or want to take trips or want to spend money on frivolous items. But discipline is everything in any line of business or in anything for that matter. It doesn't have to be business. It's the hard decisions you got to make. And these properties and real estate's absolutely no different. With these properties, we know there's a lot of hurdles we have to overcome to get the community to come back out, and we're here to fill those needs and get it done. This city's fantastic, and I'm happy to be part of working with them on this because this city doesn't get the attention, say, that Las Olas gets downtown Fort Lauderdale, Brickell, Coral Gables, Miami Beach. But this city's got such a great team of leadership behind it, and they're so charged with getting the word out there that they're willing to work with the small businesses, the small property owners like ourselves. That really makes it a warm and welcoming place to be. So I'm very excited about the future of this city. I think it's going to thrive. Thank you so much for having me.